Can you please talk about how to deal with imposter syndrome as a new fully licensed therapist in private practice? Sure, I can talk a little bit about this. I think this is something a lot of people deal with, whether you've been in practice a while or you've been in practice for one day. People deal with this a lot. I think just one piece of advice that I'll give is that, as a therapist, you are in the helping profession, right? You are a provider in many ways, whatever the therapy is that you're providing or the service that you are providing. And often with that comes a feeling of, well, one, it comes a lot of responsibility, which is true, right? We have a lot of responsibility to care for our clients well. We have a responsibility to follow our ethics and all these things, right? So I want to acknowledge and validate that there's a legitimate pressure and responsibility that we carry. At the same time, I think one thing that therapists often struggle with is this idea they have to know everything. And they have to be a quote unquote expert, and the truth is, that's not the case. That's not the case on your first day, and that's not the case on your very last day of being a therapist. So I think in many ways, it's about also becoming comfortable with the idea that you will never know everything. And at the same time, you can still be a great clinician, right? It could be your first day as a fully licensed therapist. You have a lot to learn and a lot to go through, and you can be a great clinician. I think imposter syndrome often comes from feeling like you have to be the expert. You have to know everything. And the truth is you don't. You don't. And you can still be a great clinician. So I hope that helps a little bit. I know we can talk about that a lot. But as a new clinician, I hope that helps you out.